today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Teddy Bridgewater and the Tennessee Titans taking on Trey Lance and the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Ravens, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Last year, he went 2-2-1, with the 1 being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly, but they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. Alert.
Bridgewater on first down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
65. Watch 15. Watch 15.
They go play action. Bridgewater. Right back to Pitts again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Play fake. Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tershawn Wharton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Bro, what's happening? Alright. I think I'm back in this one.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Bridgewater. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over that time.
Good heads
It's
up.
going to lead to
Get off
3rd
this.
down.
It's not
Well,
good.
they've got man coverage on
Should've
the
said the first
outside, and
one.
my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Drops it off for Chubb. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week. That no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
On play action, Lance. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
He got it. He got it.
And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
Finally.
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw.
Good catch.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Titans, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got Higbee complete right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Here I come! Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping!
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up! Kill, kill, kill! Kill!
this time it's Henry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
Oh, get up out of here. Checking linemen out every week. Let's go. What's wrong with you?
Now a second down and 6.
Bang out. Drop deep. Check.
A give running right is Chubb. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yards that they need. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
I'm coming after you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Bridgewater.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete.
Just at least reach for it. That's cool.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, we got a steal.
Bridgewater.
Let's go, defense.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. He'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, Bridgewater. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Play action now. Bridgewater. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
You're not ready. 41's the mic.
Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
Should have put it on him.
A big play that time through the air. 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A give to Henry. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Check. Fresno. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Slam.
On 3rd down, Henry. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And if it was sunny, maybe this is a field goal attempt. But with the rain, they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And they'll go for it. Lance got his connection complete to Ruggs.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
On 1st down, Lance
steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Trey Lance, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
Done with it. Yep.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again.
And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up. From the 35 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. He gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Check 41. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 41.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
4 down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater.
No. That's bullshit, bro.
Touchdown, Titans.
Bro,
Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Well, Elliott now to add the extra point. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the... Here's Lance. Oh, a ball batted in the...
And now they take the lead.
Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will set up shop in enemy territory. At the 42-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And this will be caught by Edwards. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Bryan Edwards, but it'll be second down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Bears who have the lead. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown run.
That's a halftime show.
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It's Teddy Bridgewater with a standout first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll have... zone at the 16-yard line.
So fucking stupid.
And that has to be so frustrating because you know that they had something set up there for this first drive of the second half. It wasn't the fumble.
Sometimes no matter what you go over at halftime, no matter what you say, errors will result, and that's exactly what happened here. They were trying to change things from what happened in the first half. Instead, they continue to make mistakes.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's money. What you mean? That's money. Stay away.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a third down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. And he's going to go down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
First and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Here's Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Let's go.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Pushing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the screen pass. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake. Got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike 28. Mike 28. Let's go, baby.
Lance now on first down.
Get that ball.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, number 28, Mike. Mike, he's coming. He's coming. Check in. Go, go, go. the whip.
Lance now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second and 10.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Deuce, 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 deuce. Out, 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 out.
And the slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Switch. Switch. Six guys. Check six guys. Big edge. Big edge. Big edge.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Mike's 56.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2.
Check tight. Check tight. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Crash. Crash. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming.
Here's Henry. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS. Joker, 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 Joker. Check 13. Check 13. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Go red.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. But this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, God, it's too high.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second.
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Time to take a glance into what we've seen so far from Teddy Bridgewater. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sideline, I guarantee you he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he made him buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
That's the
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the
Hey
NFL.
Siri, what is
And it's on
79.47?
EA Sports.
Shit.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Here we go.
Bridgewater to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The Titans on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw is Bridgewater. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Play action. Now it's Lance. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now a play fake. Lance. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Mike, 28. Stop your whining.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
Yeah.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No 1st down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. The screen pass here to Cohen. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check in. Out time, guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, just me and you. Kill. Hey, turn it out. Watch the edge. Check the hot read. Check nickel.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Working from the gun, Lance. And Sharp calls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Patch it, patch it.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. 56, Mike, 56. Check Mike, check Mike. 56, Mike, 56, right there. Watch run, watch run.
From the gun, it's Lance. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Derrick
Oh, my
Henry
God. Wait, he just ran off the field, though.
From 4 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
What the fuck was that?
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Missed there too.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So now the Titans down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And this is caught by Parker. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Pass complete to Chubb. First down now, but that clock rolling. Bridgewater. Pass complete to Edwards.
Oh my God,
and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Bridgewater to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Yes, sir.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Block
Picked
somebody,
off by the Pro
y'all.
Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Marcus
And
Peters,
the Ravens have
my
just
boy.
about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it. And that one might have just sealed their
Jordan
fate.
shit.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, Lance. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Baltimore, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another